The fireball, it like throws off their timing. So hang on. If I go like this. Look, it throws off his timing. Nice, we get Mega Knight on the tower. I told you, dude, that throws off their timing. It works so well. And we pretty much took his entire tower. Ooh, what is up, gamers? It's Durkee here on day 2 of the release of the brand new Royal Chef Tower Troop. And whenever a new Tower Troop or card is released, it's kind of a race to see and come up with the best and most creative decks for that new card. So what I have for you today is a homemade deck completely under the ground that nobody is using, but I'm telling you, it is incredibly strong. Essentially, every card in this deck is incredibly annoying or boosted and benefits from the level upgrade that the chef provides. You have the Mortar, you have the Flying Machine, you have the Mega Knight, you have the Little Prince, some of the most annoying cards inside of Clash Royale. And whenever these cards get a level upgrade, it fundamentally increases all of the micro interactions they have with all of the other cards in the game. And the best part is your opponent won't really expect this combination of cards because, like I said, it's not on Royal API, it's underground, so you can kind of catch them with the surprise factor. But as I always like to say on this channel, talk is cheap. So come along for the ride and I will show you how to cook your opponents with this crazy deck. Into our first match of the video with this crazy Mortar, Cannon Cart, Mega Knight deck. I'm ecstatic to give this deck a try. Like I said, it seemed like it's really strong. I've been playing a little off stream. I actually played against someone who like obliterated me with it and I was like, damn, okay, I see the appeal. We're going to be as annoying as possible. I don't want him to get like an easy King Tower activation. Okay, looks like he's not going to. And I'm going to do this, man. Level 12, Mega Knight going to come down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Looks like he's playing, I've seen this deck before. It's Log Bait with Goblin-Stein Log Bait. And he had to spend so much just to take care of that, and he doesn't even get it off the map. Nice. Okay, so we get a little bit of chip. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I didn't even have to think too hard there. I need to be mindful of a rocket though. So I think I'm gonna go Mortar, just to kind of suss out if he has like a rocket or not. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this because I think he won't be ready for it because he still has to defend on the Cannon Cart and he has to defend on the Mortar. So the Mortar gets a lock, which is huge, and he has to spend on the Cannon Cart. So already, right off the bat, really, really good start. Level 12 Cannon Cart, dude, and we get a Mortar lock. So just kind of a nightmare deck to defend. It just has some of the most annoying cards in the game. I mean, all of them. Mega Knight is annoying, Mortar, Cannon Cart, Flying Machine. Like, all those cards are just menaces to defend. And I'm going to drop a Flying Machine in the back. It's going to go up to level 12. Shout outs to the pancakes. Alright, we're just going to let this go. I'll probably go for like a Goblin-Stein in the back or something. I'm going to drop my Little Prince. Maybe baiting him into going for a rocket. I'm pretty much always going to take that fireball. It seems like it's a decent play for me. Goblins are going to do a decent job defending on the barrel. Actually, they're going to do a really good job defending on the barrel. Yeah, he's going to pop the ability. That makes sense. It actually doesn't reset the LP. We have a pretty healthy Little Prince. So I'm going to go like this here. Okay. Yeah, I think these are going to trade. Oh, he misplaced the cannon. No, you hate to see it if you're him. I'm going to go for the same play where I go for the Cannon Cart to get this off the map. He goes for a Dark Goblin, but Cannon Cart's going to take care of that, and we might find ourselves with a Mortar lock. I need to go Flying Machine, otherwise these skeletons are going to get on our tower. We don't get the lock we were looking for, but we do get a good fireball. Like I said, I'm going to take this all day. I'm happy to take this. Goblins are a really good barrel answer for me, so I'm going to be cognizant of that. Let's go in like this, and we're going to go for an Evo Mortar as well to support it. I'm going to ignore that and actually just go for Goblins because that's in the front. And this way I can log the Dark Goblin. That's like the main reason I wanted to defend with my Goblins. Now we get a lock onto the tower. That's huge. Little Prince to block a cannon, hopefully. Nice. And now that's going to take his entire tower more than likely, or at the very least put us close into fireball range. So we're looking immaculate here. Let's go like this. Flying Machine here. I'll clean up this barrel. You need to make sure that we don't let him get into rocket range, otherwise we're going to have a bad time. Okay. Cannon Cart over there. Lock, fireball. Come on, give us a little lock. I think we're gonna edge out this match right here. So GG's to that guy. I feel like we had a pretty good matchup, but at the same time, I also think we played it incredibly well. So a little sketchy at the end, but it's just such a good deck, man. We're gonna hold that W. I'll see you in the next match. All right, up here against Iago. I'm not sure what I'll title the YouTube video, but I might just say, like, most annoying deck in Clash Royale, because that's definitely what it feels like. Alright. I might go for a Cannon Cart at the bridge here, because, like, there's a little trick where if you go Cannon Cart, the Goblins will, like, push it and speed it up a little bit. Yeah, nice. Okay, arrows come down. All good, all good. And no building in hand. Okay. I think I'm just going to go for my Mega Knight in the back. It's going to help me get to my evolved Mega Knight, and it's going to receive a nice little pancake. He doesn't have his building either. Ooh, Pekka. Alright, I'll probably just let this go. I mean, I don't want to overcommit, because the Pekka is pretty much going to clean house with the Mega Knight, so that's okay. Mega Knights are pretty much going to want to be played reactively from this point on, so I'll keep that in mind. We're going to go for a Flying Machine in the corner. And depending on what he plays, like he might go Ram Rider or something like that. Wow, the preemptive good game comes out. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, but, you know, people really be like that. I don't know why he called early good game. Maybe he likes the matchup. He probably likes the matchup from what he's seen, but we're not gonna roll over, even though he thinks he has a good matchup. Nice, drops the E-Wiz. I'm just going to go LP here. It's like my cheapest response. I don't want to overspend. I definitely don't want to pop a Mega Knight on this. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop this LP ability here. Maybe force out. I would love to force out a Pekka or something. Ooh, or Tesla. That's fine with me. Alright, this might be our time to, you know, go in. I'm going to go ahead and drop a cannon card in the back. And if he does play Pekka, which I feel like would be a really good response, it might be our opportunity to go for a Mega Knight in the opposite lane. We'll see. He goes Evo Wizard. Let's do this. You can get a Pekka down last second in the middle. We can go for a Flying Machine. He actually doesn't get it down in time, so that's huge for us. Nice. That's going to all fall down. And now I can actually go Mega Knight on the Pekka. I know it looks weird, but because it's an Evo Mega Knight, and it's not an Evo Pekka, we can go like this. He doesn't have Wizard to splash down these Goblins. Nice. He goes for the Fireball, but like that's really not that great. E-Wiz just gets decimated. Look at this spam, bro. Look at this spam. Go, go, go. Okay, so that was not bad. I'll take that. And he pretty much wastes his Evo Tesla, so I'm fine with that interaction. Okay, let's go LP in the back here. It's going to get boosted to level 12.
Don't you know who I am?
And we'll go for a defensive mortar as well. Alright. I don't see any reason not to Fireball on this. I can just go Fireball Log. It'll take care of the Wizard, so I don't really have to worry about it. And it's helping us get chip on the tower, so far so good. Oh, it looks like he doesn't even have the Evo Pekka. That's interesting. Alright, let's just go Flying Machine in the back. Reset. I'm waiting to see what his additional win condition is. Fireball, fair enough. Let's go for another defensive mortar. Offensive mortars, as the match go on, don't really get a ton of value in this matchup specifically. We're going to let the E-Wiz walk on and then go for Goblins. He did like a weird prediction arrows there. I don't really see the appeal. Okay, we have a healthy cannon cart, so let's go like this. And Flying Machine high. Spread out everything. I don't want to give him Fireball value. Nice. We're going to snipe that Pekka. That Pekka is pretty much going to be dead by the time it crosses the bridge, which is amazing. Okay. I just like don't know how he breaks through all of this. Like I said, I don't even really know what his win condition is, to be completely honest, but it's going to be so difficult for him to break through a mortar. Okay, he just takes the Fireball. That's a free cannon cart for me. And let's go Goblins. And I'm going to go Flying Machine at the bridge. I know he doesn't have Fireball in hand, so this might be annoying for him to deal with. Okay. Let's just take a chill pill here. And reset with the Little Prince. So it's like a weird minor poison control deck, but it also has Pekka in it. Something crazy, something unorthodox that I've never seen. So that's fine. Okay, he does go for the Fireball, and he doesn't have Pekka in hand. This is our time to be kind of aggressive. We're going to get this Mega Knight down, and we're also going to go for Evo Mortar, like kind of in the middle. Alright, we're going to get a Fireball off here. It's going to hit something. Mega Knight, he has to play something on the Mega Knight. Yeah, he's all out of Elixir. GG's. I never felt like we were ever compromised that entire time. Like, I was never threatened by the Pekka or the Miner or anything. So, easy win just goes to show how strong this deck is. We'll see you in the next match. Alright, up here against 98. Looks like they like running log bait. This deck does really well against log bait. It does well against most things, to be completely honest. I'm going to have my Goblins ready. Okay. He goes Princess. Let's go Cannon Cart. All of my log ready if he goes for like a gang or something. He doesn't go for a gang. Okay, we're just going to go for a defensive mortar here to pull all of this in. Cannon Cart does so good against everything, man. So it looks like he's going to be playing Mighty Miter Log Bait. I know Riley was like, I think he might have been #1 in the world with this deck. Okay, we had our Goblins ready, so super easy defense. Nice. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of people maybe playing this deck or different variants of it. Let's just go Mega Knight in the back. And we'll see what he does. Goes for the cannon. I'm tempted to go for a Fireball on the cannon because what bait players like to do here is they like to activate King Tower. So if you go for the Fireball, it like throws off their timing. So hang on. If I go like this, Look it. Throws off his timing. Nice. We get Mega Knight on the tower. I told you, dude, that throws off their timing. It works so well. It's so good, dude. Because what he was going to do is use the cannon and pull the Mega Knight to the King Tower. And we pretty much took his entire tower. That's insane, dude. That's criminal. And, like, as someone who plays Logbait, it is, like, impossible to come back from this, like, this deficit. We're already inside of double fireball range. He can only really cheese us with, like, Evo barrels. But if we see it coming, we're going to be fine. Princess only gets one shot here, and we have a level 12 cannon cart coming down at the bridge. I'm going to go for a crazy pre-log, because I think he's going to go skeletons. Yeah, yep. Looks good to me. Cannon cart's going to pull back the monsters. So there's really no threat of it connecting on my tower. So I'm gonna play out the rest of this match. I need to be careful about my left side. I know he probably is running a rocket, so let's try and force it out on defense. That would be ideal here. Yeah, okay, rocket comes down on defense, perfect. And we actually get a mortar shot. Rocket comes down, but it's too slow. Oh my gosh. It's tough being a bait player in this meta. Okay. I know he doesn't have rocket in hand, so we're gonna go goblins in the back, log on the right, and we don't take any damage. I mean, this game's a wash for my boy, to be completely honest. Let's go like this, just to keep the pressure up. I don't really need any additional damage, but I don't want him to feel like he can go in. I want him to feel like he's on the back foot. Okay, goblins like this. Evo Skeletons, I feel like, are the only way that I lose this matchup, is if I get, like, cheesed by Evo Skeletons. So we're going to go LP here, and then we're going to pop this ability, because the ability should clean up all of the Evo Skeletons, and it does. Let's just go Fireball here. I'll have Log ready, and there's no chance that he takes my tower. So this is a really good game. Really good matchup for me, though, to be frank. We just had so many answers for everything, and it's hard for him to defend all of our spam. So GG's to this guy. We're going to hold that W, and I'll catch y'all in the next match. All right, up here against Boda. Looks like he might be a Graveyard fan, but you never know. I'm curious what everyone's thoughts are on the Royal Chef. He's been out for, like, a decent amount of time now. I feel like he's strong, but not, like, absolutely busted, but we'll see as the meta goes on. People always discover new ways to use and abuse the new cards. Both of us kind of leaking a little bit because we know we want the full pancake meter. I'll go ahead and cycle my cannon card. It's a fine play. It's a fine play. I'm nervous that he goes for the wizard, though. I feel like he's going to drop like a Pekka or something. So I might just let this play out. I'll take this fireball now. If my cannon cart could live, that'd be crazy. And it does. So worth it. And now it's a level 13 cannon cart. Nice. He has to cycle his knight. I'm going to drop my flying machine. And I might even go, because knight is like one of the best answers for mortar from like a tank perspective. Oh, okay, let's go mortar. He just used his Goblinstein at the back, so this is going to be really annoying for him. I'm actually just going to log, and we should get like a small lock onto the tower, I think, or at least onto the Goblinstein monster. Nice. All right, it is what it is. I don't expect too much from this. I was trying to get like a little cheese off, but 11 HP on the doctor, or a little bit of HP on the doctor. We might get one flying machine shot, and that's it. All right, we're going to go cannon cart in the back. Dude, a level 13 cannon cart has to be just like the most annoying thing. I might go fireball on this just to take the shield off. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna do it. Oh my, no way we hit everything. This poor man. And cannon cart's so beefy, dude. Look at how beefy this card is. Okay, let's go goblins. And I'm actually gonna go Mega Knight because I don't want my tower troop targeting anything else. And now we got a really easy defense. He can't afford to go for the poison. Yeah, he calls good game. He knows he overextended. He knows he might go for a King Tower activation, but even so, he has to do something about the goblins. He's cooked. Oh yeah, he's cooked, dude. He's so cooked. No pun intended, because it's a chef, but he's cooked. Dang. Kind of feel bad. I mean, I know this deck has some of the most annoying cards inside of Clash Royale, so I can't say that I blame him. Okay, looks like he might just give up. So I'm gonna go for my cannon cart, and I think I'm just gonna go in for the 3 crown. Have mercy, you know, no need to BM necessarily. We're just gonna go in for the Mega Knight. And my opponent gave up, so another good and easy match with one of the most boosted decks that nobody knows about. So we're gonna hold that W, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright, up here against Nico. So far, so good with this deck. I feel like the only matchups you might struggle with is like Lava Hound or something like that. But even then, like, your LP does like a decent job. I'm just going to go my Mortar first play. It's not a bad play to just go for a Mortar and not overextend. Like, you don't need to try and protect it too much. Just to kind of like suss out what their answers are. Like, we can already see he's probably running like Golem or Lumberloon or something like that. So, not a big deal. Or it could be Balloon. It actually could be a lot of things. I don't 100% know what runs Bomb or Lumberjack. We're going to Fireball on the pump. Oh, it could be a E-Giant, actually. I know there's, like, popular E-Giant mirror decks that are, like, floating around the meta. Okay. Ooh, he goes Battle Healer. I'm going to Cannon Card into it. I'm hoping it's not like Elixir Golem. It looks like normal Golem. I'm like 80 to 90% sure he's just playing a normal Golem deck. So we'll see if he goes E-Drag here, if he goes anything else. I'm going to go LP to help DPS this down. And then I can go Mega Knight. And I think this will be annoying to defend. Okay. Nah, I think E-Drag's going to help him clean everything up. So he doesn't really have to worry too much. These will probably just cancel out. Ooh. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, yeah, it's definitely Golem. Definitely Golem pump. So we'll be ready. I didn't use my Fireball, so I should be able to defend the pump pretty easily. Might even be able to get a King Tower activation here. Let's try it. We're gonna go Flying Machine. We do get King Tower activated. I'm gonna go for Mortar right away. The Flying Machine will help make it so he can't go for like a Bomber or something. Now he can. Okay, I don't want to use my Fireball. That's what we learned. We learned I need to save my Fireball for the pump, so I'm just going to go for a Cannon Card instead. The Mortar, Evo Mortar will be helpful on defense. LP will be helpful on defense against the Mortar. I'm going to eat that damage. It's fine. Probably just going to go Lumberjack here. He does. Okay. Okay, he goes in. I think in this situation, instead of going like immediately for the pump, we're going to do this. He doesn't have his Skeleton Dragons in hand. Yeah, he has to go for a defensive Golem. And that Flying Machine locks on. So kind of a crazy play. Low-key a desperation play. And I knew that was going to work out to some extent. Nice. We get good damage. Ooh, we missed the Electro Dragon, though. Oh my gosh, look how much damage we're getting on that side. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go Cannon Card in the back. And I'm actually just going to plop a Mega Knight Log down here. We're just going to go Mega Knight Log, and it should clean up most of this. We just need to make sure that Healer dies. Healer does go down. And if Cannon Cart goes down, it'll turn into a building and distract for the Golem. Okay, I'm going to go like this. He needs to defend both lanes. That's like kind of the problem in this situation for him. He needs to defend the Flying Machine. Flying Machine, yep. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to go for a Cannon Cart because, remember, it will turn into a building if it goes down. I'm going to do Fireball here. Beautiful. Mortar as well. And that Cannon Cart, man, just so valuable to us on defense. Okay. No problem there. Ooh, he opts to pump up. I think in this situation, it's better for me to ignore the pump with how close of a game this is. And I'm going to have to, like, spam him hard and hope that he can't defend. That's kind of, like, my new win condition. All right, let's go Mega Knight. Okay. Cannon Cart's coming down. Let's go Evo Mortar. We'll see how this plays out. I am going to Fireball. That's a good Fireball. We hit a lot of stuff with this Fireball. Nice. Great Fireball. Holy moly. Alright, we're almost... I think we're inside of a double Fireball cycle range. So we need to try and get back to our champion. Holy moly. Alright, pairs up on defense here, huh? Let's go LP. And we're going to cycle 2 Fireballs here and probably win this game. So let's go like this, pull everything back. And we're back to another Fireball. GG's against that Golem player. That was a crazy match. I actually can't believe we won it. It's probably a decent matchup for us, but it was just a crazy game. I didn't ever feel like I was going to lose, maybe at the end, but a win is a win is a win. We'll see you in the next match. Into our next match of the video against Raids, Rocketeer. Alright, we're just going to wait a little bit. He splits his skeletons, all the sharp goblins in the back. It's good to cycle your cheap cards before your pancake meter is full, and then you can go for something hefty in the back. And that'll be the card that receives the pancake. Ooh, kind of good timing there. I mean, Monk does decent against the Mega Knight, but we might be in a scenario where... Okay. Super weird Monk ability. Because he wasted that, I'm going to go for the Flying Machine. And I might even Fireball. Ooh, can I hit everything? No, I don't think I can. I'll just do this. I think it's worth it. Get the Mega Knight onto the tower. Mega Knight will not be onto the tower. Okay. Firecracker. Oh, yes, it will. Firecracker, NATO, Monk, Electro Dragon. Don't 100% know what the win condition is going to be, but that's kind of a weird deck. We'll go Mortar here. 4 Elixir. They usually have to spend at least 4 Elixir to take it down. You can just let it go. Good Skellies. Nice. It's unfortunate that it's chipping on my tower, but we're going to get a little lock. No, we're not going to get a lock. Damn. I'm going to go for a King Tower activation. I think it's worth it from what I've seen from his cards. Beautiful. Get a nice little King Tower activation. And I'm going to go Mega Knight. I don't want to play my Cannon Cart, and I don't want to play my Flying Machine, because if he pops the Monk ability... What the... Dude, does bro think I have a rocket? I don't understand these interactions. We're going to go Flying Machine here to DPS this all down. And depending on what he plays, I might Fireball that Electro Dragon if he Tornadoes it all in. Yeah. I'm going to go LP instead over to the side, and then we're going to immediately go for a Mortar, and he has to spend a lot to defend this. Okay, and we should get a lock here, I think. Okay, we do get a small Mortar lock, which is worth celebrating. Evil Skeletons almost bailed him out. The E-Drag is going to do a good job cleaning this up. I think we still will get one more Mortar shot. And I'm still trying to figure out what his win condition is. Okay, let's go like this. And we're going to plop down a Mega Knight. I think that was the only thing that could have stopped the Ram Rider, but it's just unfortunate because we gave that Firecracker so much value. Let's go Flying Machine here. It's great support. Okay, now he's finally going to pop the Monk ability at a good time. Okay. The Monk still almost died. Let's go Cannon Cart here, and I'll have my log ready if he goes in for a Ram Rider, and indeed he does. So we're going to go like this. And this should be capable of stopping the Ram Rider, and now it's a great time to go in for a Mortar because we have all of this protecting it. Flying Machine here to help snipe these Skeletons, and the Electro Dragon. Okay, this is going to get a great Mortar lock onto the tower, and it's probably going to put us in a situation to win the match. Okay. Let's go Cannon Cart here and go for the reset. We're just going to jam this lane, and that's actually Fireball log range. So GG's to Raids. I don't even know, man. This deck low-key plays itself. That's one of the reasons why it's so strong. See you in the next match. Into our last match of the video against Trainer Tim. I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. I haven't had much difficulties. Like, I haven't run into Lava, or I guess I ran into Golem, but wasn't really a problem. We're going to cycle a Mortar. Really good timing with him going for the Ghost. Maybe it'll be RG. It kind of looks like it's an RG deck right off the back. Yeah, looks like it's going to be RG. Yeah, I actually have an idea. He cycled some of his best cards that are in response to Mega Knight. So I'm going to spam him here because he doesn't have Fisherman. He doesn't have Ghost. Like, this is going to be really awkward for him to defend. Like, seriously, what does he play on this? He's going to cycle really hard to get back to another Fisherman? He uses his log? I don't know, man. That's such good recognition. Like, literally, we just recognized he used his Fisherman, his Ghost, and it's going to cost him his entire tower. What the heck just happened, bro? We didn't even do anything that crazy. We didn't even do anything that crazy. He just didn't have his good answers in hand. Good things can happen, man. When you open up with a Mortar first play, like, you can totally catch people with a very, very awkward starting hand or things like that. Let's go for the Cannon Cart. He does go for the RG, so he's going to get good damage here. If he has a Lightning, he might Lightning everything. We'll see. He goes Fireball. We're going to wait, let that get one shot, and then try and get a well-timed log off. Yeah, because this match isn't over. Like, RG does pretty good against my deck. At least in my opinion, I think it does fairly well against my deck, so we'll see. Cannon Cart's going to go down. Fair enough. We're going to go LP. And then last second, we're going to pop down this Mega Knight. LP is going to live. Mega Knight's going to live. And it's going to give us a little bit of a counter push. At this point, I think one of my best defensive options is threatening the 3 crown. Ooh, bad time. Time for him to use that log. Cool. So I don't mind playing, like, hyper defensively in this situation. Nice. Mega Knight gets a jump on the tower. Because there's a good chance that he takes my tower. Like, truly, there's a good chance that he takes my tower. We're going to go Cannon Cart in the corner. I'm putting it in the corner because we know he has Fireball. So if he decides to go in at the very least, he can't Fireball everything. I'm going to do this because I know he wants to go in for an RG. He's actually going to let it lock, which I don't really agree with, but I'm not the RG player. Okay. It's great damage. I'll take that damage all day, every day. Let's log like this. Goblin's in the middle to pull everything in. LP's going to do a great job on defense. He knows that the Phoenixes are annoying for me. We're doing a good job making him split up his damage, though. That's exactly what I would have wanted in this situation. He has to go in here, otherwise he's going to lose. So we're just going to go for Evil Mega Knight in the pocket, make sure he has to defend. And we're going to clean up this match. So GG's to this player. I mean, I feel bad because he essentially lost the match in single elixir. And there was really nothing he could do after that. So really well played to us, though, recognizing he didn't have good counters for Mega Knight in hand. That's a great last W. I'll catch y'all in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot and try it out yourself. Reminder, I didn't find this on Royale API, so there's no deck link. I just kind of constructed it myself. So give it a try. It's actually really strong. No one expects it. Like, it's such an unorthodox set of cards that fit together and actually synergize really well together. So if you're sick of playing the same deck archetypes like Goblinstein, Bridge Spam, this is different. So thank you so much for watching. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the support. And I really hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace out!